Wave of the Union, Season 2, Episode 4.
Yes, queen! Ready for all that shit, but I loved it. All right.
Thank you guys so much for coming back to another episode of Wave of the Union. Of course, we have a great lineup for you guys.
So let's get into it. You might have missed it, but a device has been created called DREAMIO, which is used to maximize the stage of dreaming between being awake and deep sleep. Researchers associate this state known as hypnagogia with intense creative thinking. DREAMIO would allow for users to influence the content of their microdreams and would work with a smartphone app that suggests thoughts as the user sleeps.
Hashtag, I wish this was sponsored and I wish I was getting paid to say this. Don't buy a DREAMIO. Don't buy a DREAMIO. Leave your dreams in your brain at night while you're sleeping, please. Thank you. Sincerely, Stephanie. You want to lucid dream like a motherfucker. There's a difference.
I do have sometimes on occasion sleep paralysis, but I did want to lucid dream.
Don't say that so happily.
Pornhub, yes, Pornhub. Nothing like some porn. God, he knows. Me and him have a relationship like this before you start talking shit. All right, Pornhub is going beyond your NSFW boundaries with a new interactive art installation called Pornhub Nation in Los Angeles. The 3,000 square foot, 7-room installation will depict a futuristic, utopian society formed by Pornhub and will have exhibits playing on different branches of government. Adult film stars Asa Akira and Abella Danger will play the role of presidents of Pornhub Nation. The hour-long event will open July 14th and run until August 18th.
Trump enjoyed saying less regulation, less government on the campaign trail. And while the government doesn't need to be all in our shit, he's getting a little reckless. Last episode, we mentioned the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Now, the director of the Bureau, Mick Mulvaney, wants to scale back the power of the CFPB. On Wednesday, he fired 25 people from the Bureau's advisory board. The advisory board advised on regulations relating to fair lending, civil rights, and other issues. Mickey stated he wants the CFPB to be a less active agency that does far less regulation and enforcement. By law, the CFPB and its advisory board are supposed to meet twice a year, but meetings keep getting canceled. They meet to discuss the financial industry, regulations, and the impact of financial products on consumers. Mickey has cut back on rule enforcement and making rules on things like payday lending and rules that would force financial advisors to put customers ahead of personal gain. Pretty much when the economy was down and we had all that recession stuff, I wasn't with it, and I don't think anybody was. He wants to open the door for all that shit again, so nah, I ain't with it. An ongoing discussion in this country is the place of immigrants. Staying or going, procedures to remain and be productive, what's fair, what's right. In New York City, a pizza delivery man, Pablo Villavicencio Calderon, age 35, was seized and sent to a New Jersey detention center. He went to deliver pizza to an army base where he was asked to provide a driver's license but only had an ID card. Pablo, an immigrant from Ecuador, was then detained and is set to be deported back to Ecuador and separated from his family. Why is this okay? We'd like to shout out O'Roxy and her Spanglish Conversations event she'll be hosting monthly at the Lunchbox Miami, informing people and opening discussions on this topic. The culture always needs knowledge.
Of course not. How? Obviously, if they hired him, they know that he is not a citizen.
Apparently, like out in town, like food places, they actually have to have like some sort of like negotiation with the base, and they need to have a certain kind of like permit thing to get onto base to deliver their food.
Right.
So, like you said, I do kind of feel like that was a setup, but probably he felt like, oh, if this is where I'm supposed to go, I'm just gonna go.
He's also married to a U.S. citizen.
He is?
Yes, he is. He's married to a U.S. citizen and has 2 kids with her. Yes.
I just felt like they were being dirty.
At the end of the day, like, he didn't do anything wrong. He was doing his job, and for doing his job, he's probably gonna get deported back. And he has kids here, and he's married to an American, but that's still not fucking good enough.
I know, and him being detained is probably gonna make it harder for him to even come back in the first place, if he can even come back.
Yeah.
Depending on how harsh they want to make this punishment.
But I do feel that change is coming. And people are not going to get away with this. And when I mean people, I mean the government.
And now it's time for the national anthems.
What better way to bring the world together than the world's most popular sport? The World Cup is only a few days away. The 1970 World Cup gave us the first yellow card. 1974 gave us the first red and a new trophy design. 86 gave us Maradona and the hand of God. Fast forward, 2006 gave us the headbutt heard around the world, and 2010 gave us the vuvuzelas. 2010 can keep those. Who knows what's going to happen this year? So pick a team, grab some friends, get some beer, and enjoy the summer's biggest event. We're about to get into this interview that I had with Eli Hawkins, Whitey the Best, and Zen Zoo. We got into some interesting things and some really cool topics. Just passionate things overall. With
Eli Hawkins and it's Whitey the Best.
Zen Sioux.
I love it.
Yeah, we call ourselves M7. What M7 means is Movie Team 7. So, years ago I created the name Movie Team. I used to be in a group called the Movie Team, but you got a level, so you got to level up. So we just called it M7, which is Movie Team is everybody. We're all the movie. Everybody can be the movie star. You be whatever you want. You just got to work together and get to the top together. And 7 is just it's a lucky number. It's a godly number. It's a positive number. So that's what brings us positivity, freedom, and we just all great minds.
That's a beautiful mission and a beautiful brand to have for your team.
We're all on the same page.
Right.
So, we got 2 artists, we got an engineer, we got producers, we got videographers. So we pretty much do a little bit of everything over there.
Is the future to put more artists on and to like?
Oh yeah, the future is definitely that. I wanted, Miami compared to other places, we really want to turn Miami into a place where we proud of where we come from and we really look out for each other.
My purpose in this culture is just to push like new talent and really just be a platform for new talent, by just being active.
Definitely. For the people who want to step out of the box, why are they being criticized? Why are they being like judged? Like
what? Taking risks. Can I speak on this? Cause
definitely, that's why you're here.
When I was like 16 and I was like really doing like events and whatnot, a lot of people were like, oh, this just want to be like like a high school thing, And then like after like I graduated high school, I went and like I actually like pursued a career in it. Alright, now I have something to prove, and now I have to like prove like that is wrong, So like it just honestly made me want to work harder.
Absolutely.
So I feel like when it comes to other people that's criticizing you, it's just like, yo, like why are you trying to live this risky life? I feel like at the end of the day we just got like go 10 times higher and prove it wrong.
Yeah, it's also their fear. I feel like they're projecting their fear.
You can't allow people to project their fears. That's a good word for it. Like that's messed up. Like allow somebody to project their fears and it's just gonna hold you.
You can have the greatest idea and they'll be like, no, and it's like, what are you scared of? Like it's gonna work.
Yeah, it's like they're scared. It's like, but I'm telling you, like it's gonna work. And they're like, but it's not.
People like to look
at
the negatives first.
Great.
They like look at the negatives first and positives.
Everybody doesn't have to have a 9 to 5. Success comes with money, but I've been around a lot of people that they take their whole family on vacation. I I see my mom get up and go there. I would like to see my mom get up and go to the beach and go shopping.
Amen to that. Just give me chills.
Yeah, that's success.
True.
That's seeing my family and my peers happy.
Yeah.
The definition of success is like being able to live your best life. Type shit. Off of just doing what you love to do. Like, you're not born in this life born in this world to be fucking stressed out all the time, you know, fucking being stuck doing shit that you don't want to fucking do. You feel me? It's just like, but I feel like a lot of people don't grasp that. You know, like they feel like they have to be a member of society, like do like just regular nigga shit. You know? But if you really like set your mind out there to like really, you know, just like live your best life, like not giving a fuck what nobody tells you. You feel me? And, like I feel like that's when you be like at one with yourself type shit.
Awesome.
I just want to say, you know, look out for us having like future projects. Look out for future events. And yeah, pull up to the studio. Yeah.
That was Wave of the Union. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 4. Big shout out to all of our viewers and our subscribers, and a huge shout out to all of our guests. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Continue following the wave and spread our love. We do appreciate you guys.
Make sure to follow Wave of the Union on Instagram. Make sure you follow me and Liz on Instagram and Twitter as well. Bye. Arrivederci.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Adios.
Hey girl. See you later, girl.
Peace.